It seems like Arsenal are closing into their first signing of the summer, as Belgian international Albert Sambi Lokonga looks set to be joining Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. Also, is Kieran Tierney set to get a new contract? And what about Arsenal's pursuit of James Maddison and Ben White? Join me today in Transfers FC as we discuss all things Arsenal. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boys channel. What are your guys' thoughts on the Arsenal captaincy? Currently we have Aubameyang, but do you want to see him remain as captain, or do you have another player in sight, maybe like a Kieran Tierney, to become the new Arsenal captain? Let's discuss down below, and let's get straight into Albert Sambi Lokonga's Arsenal transfer. He is a Belgian, he plays for Anderlecht, and reportedly he is a baller, and I'm saying that because I've not seen this guy play that often, and all I have seen is a few YouTube compilations. But how close exactly is this potential transfer? Well, according to Christophe Thirier, a reliable European source, he says on Lokonga, Arsenal at this point don't have a lot of competition, so they are quite sure they will get him. It is one that if it's not happening on Monday or Tuesday, it will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Monday after, and the Anderlecht really need to sell him. So Christophe Thirier has confirmed that Lokonga is close to joining Arsenal, and the fact that they could announce it within the next week tells me this is a done deal. But as always, things can change, so let's be careful with the transfer markets. Christophe Thirier has also said that since Arsenal put in that bid at the weekend, not a lot has happened. The player has still 10 days of holiday. The player has already encouraged Arsenal, otherwise they wouldn't make a bid, that he is keen on joining them. If Lokonga is inviting Arsenal's interest, that means the player wants to join Arsenal and personal terms will not be a problemo. And in terms of the type of player, Thirier says he's got good technique, good progressive passing, and he can carry a ball. Some people tell me he reminds them of a young Yaya Toure. I've been told by players that have played with him in the national team that he adapted easily to the tempo they were playing. And of course, the Belgium national team has a few ballers. We're talking the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, and Romelu Lukaku. And comparing him to Yaya Toure is massive, but personally, I'm not going to go that far because I have not watched enough of this player to really give you a thorough assessment. But if he is even half as good as Yaya Toure, then we have a potential baller on our hands. Okay, let's just hold it right there. If you guys can go down there and smash a like on the video, and while you are down there, please press that subscribe button as well. I would massively appreciate it, as we are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. We also have a report from FC Bayern French that have said the Bayern have filled a loan offer with the option to buy for 10 million euros for Albert Sambi Lokonga, and the Anderlecht would prefer to sell him for around 20 million euros instead of lending it with a purchase option. Arsenal therefore appear to be winning the race. If Bayern Munich do what Albert Sambi Lokonga, again, that adds to my excitement of the player, because Bayern are a team that finds a lot of gems, they sign a lot of quality players, and of course they're a top team as well. Sambi Lokonga was also linked to the likes of Man City and Barcelona only a few years ago. This guy's a player that a lot of top teams have scouted and Arsenal could be about to sign. And you know what, your boy is all for it, because at the price of around £15 million, you can't go wrong here. 21 years of age, clearly very highly rated, clearly has a lot of potential as well, and most importantly offers us quality midfield depth. And personally speaking, he could be a replacement for Matteo Guendouzi. A lot of men are saying this guy is the real deal, so let me know your own thoughts on Albert Sambi Lokonga, and are you happy with Arsenal signing the Belgian central midfielder? Roma have reached the final stages of negotiations with Arsenal for Xhaka. Roma are ready to offer 20 million euros, including add-ons, reports a source in Italy. Bro, Roma, we know that you want Xhaka. We know that Arsenal are going to sell Xhaka. We know the price tag, so why don't you just pay it? And you know what? I'm not even against Arsenal being firm and holding out for the right price, because Arsenal have a player that Roma clearly want, and if they want him that badly, you pay the money or you get lost. And I don't think that Sambi Lokonga will be a direct replacement for Granit Xhaka, meaning that I think that Arsenal will still sign another central midfielder on top of Albert Sambi Lokonga. Sky in Italy are also reporting that Lazio like Lucas Torreira. He is an option for Maurizio Sarri. Only talk so far, but Arsenal are asking for 20 20 million euros. Now, personally speaking, I do not think Lazio are going to pay anywhere near that sort of money, but the more players that we sell, the more midfielders that we sell, the more money we're going to have to spend on maybe players like, dare I say, Yves Bissouma. Even the likes of Charles Watt have confirmed that Arsenal will look to sign 2 central midfielders this summer. Now, of course, the fans are all eyeing up Yves Bissouma, but Arsenal have also been linked to the likes of Ruben Neves and also Manuel Locatelli out of Sassuolo. And so what I believe is when Arsenal sell Granit Xhaka, get the money in, they will fast track the approach of finding another central midfielder. But who do you see as that player? Who do you want that midfielder to be? Give me the name down below and give me a good reason why you want to see Arsenal sign that central midfielder to improve us, to take us to the next level. Moving on, let's discuss Kieran Tierney, brand new contract extension. I said KT, I said Kieran Tierney, I said Tesco's finest. And we have breaking news coming from David Ornstein, as he has confirmed that Kieran Tierney's new 5-year Arsenal contract, as Chris Wheatley and Sam J. Dean have confirmed, being finalised and likely to be confirmed once the 24-year-old's participation in Euro 2020 is over. Scotland left back rewarded with a deal that will see him earn 110k per week. Pay him whatever money he wants. This is Tesco's finest. We're talking after all. And Chris Wheatley has also confirmed that not only Tierney will sign a long-term contract with Arsenal in the coming days, but there is a belief among those at Arsenal that he will eventually become club captain. But what are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you think Kieran Tierney is the right player to captain Arsenal? I know a lot of Arsenal fans like you boys see him as a potential leader, but if that is the case, when do you think Arsenal should give Kieran Tierney the Arsenal captaincy? Or are you happy with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, or do you have another player in mind instead? And once he signs that contract, that means the likes of Gabriel Martinelli, Bukayo Saka following Balogun, and now of course you've got Kieran Tierney. You've also got to add Emil Smith-Rowe, and that is the core that Arsenal are forming to take us forwards to the next level. And Arsenal are investing in the young players, the players that are entering their peak years, and it's things you love to see. It's got me low-key excited, but that's about it. But do let me know your thoughts on Kieran Tierney Arsenal. Do you think he's a future captain, and what are your thoughts on him signing a brand new contract? Mikel Arteta is confident of sealing a deal for Ben White this summer. Arsenal already had a £40 million plus bid turned down by Brighton and are planning to go back with an increased offer. They also want a top-class number 10. They are admirers of James Maddison, says John Cross from the Mirror. John Cross has confirmed the potential of James Maddison and Ben White to Arsenal. Personally speaking, I think Ben White is a lot closer because Arsenal have made an official offer, and I expect Arsenal to make a brand new bid in the coming days. And in terms of James Maddison, again, I'm not trying to get too excited because I understand how hard Leicester are to negotiate with. And in terms of the source itself and John Cross, it makes sense because of course it's an English transfer. But would you be happy if Arsenal spent upwards of potentially £100 million combined on Ben White and James Maddison? Do you think that's wise money, or are there other players that you would like to see Arsenal sign instead? Arsenal have expressed an interest in signing Andre Silva and have done a lot of preparatory work on this deal. They have told Andre Silva that they have to sell before they can bring him in, says Duncan Castles. Andre Silva is a Portuguese international and has had a fantastic season with Eintracht Frankfurt in the Bundesliga, having scored 29 goals last season. And it is quite clear to see that Arsenal do want a new striker, but as Duncan Castles has pointed out there, we need to sell first in terms of Lacazette, and when he goes potentially, then Arsenal will make a move for a centre forward. Now, I've got nothing against Andre Silva, but your boy has his eyes on a certain Swedish centre forward instead. I'm talking Alexander Isak. He came married from Spain, claims that Alexander Isak and Martin Odegaard are Mikel Arteta's dream signings. But in terms of Alexander Isak, talk to me, my guys, because watching him thrive for Sweden at the Euros is very impressive. He's got great holder play, he's got great link-up play, he's a great dribbler, he's a powerhouse. I think he's 6'3" as well, and overall looks like the potentially complete striker. And need I remind you, this guy's still 21 years of age, so much potential and so much upside, but also so much money as well. The reliable Athletic have confirmed that Arsenal do hold interest in the player, but he also has a €70 million release clause in his contract. But is that something that you would pay for Alexander Isak? Let me know your thoughts down below, and do you want to see him at Arsenal? In terms of Martin Odegaard, I personally believe he is going to stay at Real Madrid, and so far so all the reliable reports in Madrid are saying the same thing. But if things were to change and Arsenal could sign Martin Odegaard, would you rather see Arsenal go for James Maddison or prefer Martin Odegaard instead? Let's have a debate down below in the comments. And moving on to the other Arsenal news today. First things first, Arsenal's first game of the season in the Premier League has been confirmed, and what day and what time, as James Ollie has confirmed that Brentford vs Arsenal will kick off the new Premier League season, having been moved for live TV coverage. Now takes place on Friday the 13th of August at 8 PM. So Arsenal will be opening the brand new Premier League season against Brentford away. In general, Arsenal's first 3 or 4 games are very difficult. I think we've got Man City, we've also got Chelsea, and Brentford of course is not going to be easy either. And this is why Mikel Arteta and Edu Gaspar need to ensure they get the right players in, and they were not panicking at the last minute to sign players when the season's already started. Watford and Southampton are expected to make moves for Ainsley Maitland-Niles next week, reports John Cross. You know what, I am low-key sad about Ainsley, because I believe this guy has massive potential as a right back at Arsenal, because Mikel Arteta wants his right back to be inverted and almost play in midfield, but he has made his mind up. He wants to play in midfield, and I don't see him having a future at Arsenal in that position, unfortunately. But how much do you value Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and how much do you think Arsenal should be looking to recoup for the player in the transfer market? Finally, we have a 90min exclusive, as they claim that Arsenal are preparing to spend nearly £250 million on at least 5 new signings this summer. Given Mikel Arteta the chance to rebuild the squad, 90min have learned that Arsenal have been given the green light by the Kroenke family. Are these guys waffling, or do these guys have any real information? I'm not sure, but let's just say Arsenal were to somehow spend that level of money. Would that make Arsenal contenders for the top 4 next season? And what 5 players would you spend that £250 million on if it was down to you and you were Edu Gaspar? But that ends Transfers FT for today. Smash a like if you have enjoyed, and also do subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please do follow your boy on them social medias. The links will be down below in the description. But that was the latest Arsenal news today, and it seems like Albert Sambi Lokonga is going to be Arsenal's first signing this summer. Let's see how things develop. I'll see you guys soon in a bit.